How's it going, everybody? I know what you're doing today because today is Tuesday. It's Tech Tuesday. It is Tech Tuesday, and today is IAEI News Live Tuesday. So what we're going to do today is we are going to talk about the Special Purpose GFCI. Now, you may not know what the Special Purpose GFCI is. You may say, boy, I thought there was only one GFCI, because GFCIs in the National Electrical Code are pretty well defined. 4 to 6 milliamp is the range of where they'll pick up. A lot of people say they'll, 4 milliamps and above. However you want to refer to it, it's a Class A device, right? UL listed to 943. And I think the important part of that discussion is that it's a Class A device. So it will open based upon the let-go thresholds. And what we're going to learn today at 12 o'clock Eastern, the link is down below, up above, to the left, to the right. I'm not sure, wherever you're at, whatever platform that you're watching this on, which I'm not even sure if I am out there. I'm going to try this and see if I am. But you'll understand after our discussion today at 12 o'clock Eastern on IAEI News Live on their YouTube site that a Special Purpose GFCI and the difference between a Special Purpose GFCI and a Class A GFCI has something to do with pickup thresholds, has something to do with let go versus defib and all that jazz. So I'm not going to get into the details, but we're going to have Nehad El-Sherif with us. And Nehad and I are going to walk through for 1 hour. I mean, we're going to do as much damage as we can do in 1 hour to build on what we talked about last week. So if you didn't see last week's IAEI news session, you got to get over to IAEI's YouTube channel. That's where it's at. Take a look at the session that he and I did where we talked just about industry news and whatnot. And we started that discussion down that road of the Special Purpose GFCI. Nehad has truly become the face of that product. He, over the years, has advocated for it on Code Panel 2 and a few other applications. Well, the 2023 code cycle is, and we're past the process now where any nitmams could have occurred and all that good stuff. But the 2023 code cycle has a requirement now for a Special Purpose GFCI for use in the swimming pool areas, and we'll talk about that code requirement as well. So hopefully you can join us today at 12 o'clock Eastern on IAEI News Live to have that and entertain the discussion around a Special Purpose GFCI. What else? On my channel yesterday, we did talk a little bit about TIA's tentative, not temporary, but tentative interim amendments and certified amending motions. So if you want to learn more about that, go check out my YouTube site for the discussion that we had yesterday about those two topics, because the 2023 code is right around the corner. And we're all working on code change documents, and you're going to be seeing more and more on the 2023 code cycle, which also reminds me, if you are not an IAEI member, you need to become one. And even if you're not an IAEI member and you're thinking about it, you need to get out to an IAEI section meeting. There are, the IAEI is an organization that does a lot of educational programs across the country. They have local chapters, they have divisions, chapters, and sections. And the section meetings occur every year in the fall. For the Western section, our team at the Western section is going to focus on 2023 code changes, and we have a host of individuals who will be speaking on about each of the code panel changes. We will focus on code panel by code panel, starting with number 1, and move on through 18 code panels, and talk about the significant changes based on the IAEI's code change book and presentation materials. So you're going to want to get out to a section meeting, and they're all out there on iaei.org. You can check that out. And, Steve Martin, yes, Steve Roaming, L. Shapiro, boy, I don't have my, there's my glasses. I can't see. Al Saperi, hopefully I said that right. Saperi, hello, how are you? Welcome, and thanks for joining in on LinkedIn. Excellent. Steve Froming, yes, Steve Martin, that's what we won't go there. So anyway, we're going to be talking about that, different levels of GFCI. And here's the other thing. I think it's worth your time today at 12 o'clock just for a better in-depth understanding of even how the Europeans do business. You know, Nehad is residing in Canada right now. He's from Egypt, and you may have seen him on my channel in the past where he was dialing in from Egypt. So his connection will be right from Canada, and probably a little stronger for our technical discussion. So you're going to want to check out IAEI News Live, and again, check out the notes. I have a link to the YouTube session today at 12 o'clock Eastern, and hopefully you can make that. And I will hopefully see you there. Ask your questions. Think about questions around shock, around the topics of defibrillation, the topic of let-go thresholds. We'll probably mention some of the source of the data for let-go thresholds and defib, where that data came from. How do we know what the ampere levels are that will put you into defib, what the ampere levels are that will prevent you from letting go of a conductor? Those are two very critical pieces of the puzzle. And then we're going to talk a little bit about the 2023 code requirement in Article 680 for around swimming pools. So I think you're going to hopefully, I know you are going to enjoy the program today at 12 o'clock Eastern on IAEI's YouTube channel. So you go to youtube.com/user/IAEI International. So, and I'm just going to make sure that I got that right. I'm doing this remotely right now. www.youtube.com/user/IAEI International. So you do IAEI, no space, and then the word international. So there's two I's right next to each other. IAEI International. You will see that that live stream set up for 12 o'clock. It'll be special. The title of it is Special Purpose GFCI, or you can just simply click in the link. But when you get out to the YouTube site, remember to subscribe. Hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe, and hit the bell. When you hit the bell, when we go live, for whatever reason, whenever it happens, you'll be able to join in and participate. Don't forget to comment, provide some questions. Nehad and I will answer for you. And I have a feeling that you are going to learn a lot about shock protection in general with regard to the Special Purpose GFCI and probably a few other things as well. So I look forward to seeing all of you on that channel today at 12 o'clock Eastern. I just wanted to go live this morning just to remind you. So it's only a couple hours away. All right, so thanks, and I think my job is done here. So appreciate everything all of you are doing for the electrical safety and for the electrical industry, and for watching and tuning in. Hey, Nehad El-Sherif. Yeah, Nehad, I am testing out. I'm using that same camera that we used in Canada, but I am trying to get it to be a low profile, and I found a way to get it into my computer so that I don't have to carry that ATEM Mini Pro with me, that switcher basically device. So I have I bought this little card right here. It is an HDMI video capture. It was $15. The puppy's a little warm. Yeah, it's got an input and an output, and it plugs into your USB, and it becomes I can just bring it right into my computer. So I'm working off of my MacBook Pro, and the The quality is very well. It's 1080p, 30 frames per second. I used to say feet per second, but it's frames per second, FPS. So, yeah, you got to come down, Nehad. Come down and we can sit on my side porch. I just had a deer out in front. I did a couple conference calls from my side porch here, but soon I'm going into my office and got to get back into, because we're going to do our program, and I'll probably do that from my office inside. So I'm not going to do it from out here. Just too difficult. All right. Everybody out there, please join in today at 12 o'clock Eastern on at the link below. You can even set a reminder. If you click the link below, there's a little link that'll come up on YouTube that you can set a reminder for that live event. It'll start at 12 o'clock Eastern with Nehad and myself talking about the Special Purpose GFCI. All right, everybody, thank you for everything. I'll go to studio mode. And I don't have a good ending. I have an end for an IEI News Live. I have the IEI Stinger. I have the and I don't have a. I don't know. So I don't have a good ending. So I'm just going to basically look at all this high tech you have. You're running a top-notch channel. I don't know about that, Nehad. It is what it is. All right, everybody. I'm going to sign off. I got to get to work. Take care. Stay safe, and please stay healthy. I'm just going to hit stop. I can go black. I can just make it go dim. How do I do that? There we go.